Hello folks, thanks for taking a little bit of time to watch some of this video at least. For this episode of Lockdown Guitar, episode 2, I've had the chance to have a wee shot of a Martin acoustic guitar for nearly a week. It's my friend's guitar. He wanted it cleaned, restrung, given a once over to the best of my ability. I'd seen as I had the guitar, I thought, you know what, I'll just do a little sort of first impressions review. This by no means is like a very in-depth review of this guitar. The Martin, this is it. This is the one that we have today. And my friend, as I say, very, very kindly allowed me to restring it and clean it and get my hands on it for a wee while. But it is a Martin JC16 GTE. It's, I suppose, what kind of one of the sort of entry level Martins. It's, you know, you're still paying well, just short of £1,300 for it, and it was bought back in January 2009 at Guitar down in Glasgow. But yeah, for an entry level guitar, you know, it's a hefty hit on the pocket, I suppose. I'm not going to go into all the specs. I'll put some of the specs in the video for people who are interested. As I said at the start, it's not going to be massively in depth. It's a first impression, but you know, I'll tell you right now, the first impressions is it's fantastic. It's a lovely guitar. I predominantly play electrics. I've got two acoustics in the room. I've got a 12-string Yamaha and a Westfield acoustic that's in the back there that I bought when I was in my teens. And you know what, in terms of acoustic playing, they've done me well, really. No complaints about them. So I was really keen to get my hands on this guitar because it is in a different league to what I have in the room. As I say, I put specs on the screen, but you can see it's made of wood. It has a body, it has a neck, it has a headstock, it has 6 strings. It has a cutaway, it's got some binding around the sound hole here, and also some nice binding on the back. There's a nice pattern that kind of goes with it. Get in the light a little bit for you to see. But it is a very, as you would expect from Martin, it's a really nicely crafted instrument. The neck feels, it's not thick, it's not thin, it's perfect for my hands. I don't think I've got overly huge hands, but it's very nice. It's not too sticky. There is a finish on it. It's not satin, but it's I've had no issues sitting playing away with this. It's an electroacoustic, which is very nice for people that may want to just make it louder, or people that play in a band or play on stage or do whatever. People that need to be a bit louder. And I suppose that's the bit of this guitar, when I got my hands on it, that really kind of took me back. This electroacoustic system they have in this guitar is very, very good. Now, it's from Fishman, and they need no introduction either. So what I really like about this electronic system, looks like that, if you can see half decently. Now, it's got a pickup fitted underneath the bridge here, but in addition to that, it also has a microphone, which on this one it's sitting just within the sound hole. Might be able to catch it somewhere. It is in there, a little black microphone. Now, what the electronic system lets you do is there's a few wee knobs, there's a few wee buttons, and there's 4 sliders, and there's a tuner in it as well. There's also, maths, never my strong point. There's 5 sliders, okay? Now, the normal sliders you'd expect, bass, contour, treble, and also the frequency of the guitar. But there's also a blend slide. Now, that allows you to blend the sound that you're getting between the bridge pickup that you've got here and the microphone. So you can blend in this really, so far I prefer the pickup that's in the bridge, but this microphone just lets you get such a natural sound out of the guitar, because obviously it's right in there where all that sound is swelling about. and it's just a delight to play about with. There's also buttons such as phase, and there's a notch knob as well that you can play about with. And to my understanding, from what I've looked into, is that it allows you to sort of gauge the frequencies that the guitar's putting out, to maybe cut off some of the high ones that you don't want, the ones that are sometimes a little bit too piercing. You can dull them down, I think. Don't quote me on it. But it is a delight. It's really nice. So I'll plug it in and we'll just go through some of the sounds, not all of the sounds. And you can have a wee listen. So right just now I've got it set up so that it's the pickup that's selected. I don't have it blended at all. The bass is, I'm going to put the frequency, the treble and the contour just in the middle, and the bass I like to turn up a wee bit more. When I think of acoustic guitars, I like to think of, a sound that's really quite thick, really quite deep, and just something that really rings. I've played other acoustic guitars and they just haven't hit that for me. They felt either dull or the sound just didn't have enough body in it. But this, there is absolutely no concerns there whatsoever about what's happening here. So as I say, we have the sliders set, we're in the pickup, I've got the volume, and I have the notch switch turned all the way up. As I say, I'm not an expert. Maybe by selecting by the pickup, the notch is irrelevant. But what I can say is, unlike some other acoustics I've played, every single one of these factors that you can tune in this dial here, it does something. You can hear it. It's not like you turn one of those, you switch this knob or you turn that dial or whatever, and you don't really hear a difference. This there is a difference. Like, they're all functional and they're all useful. So, how's the volume? Just rings very, very nicely, So this is the setting that I've got just now. I'll just play the same little tune, and we can hear some of the different sounds that you can get from this system. Turn a notch down a bit. You can instantly hear a change there. If we just take the bass down a bit, and let's start to blend just a little bit of this microphone in. So far, I'm not entirely confident about sort of really dialing in the microphone. When I do it, I've got a lot of feedback, and I think obviously that's where some dials come in, that you can adjust the frequency so you're not getting that whatsoever. In fact, in the manual, that's thankfully still in the case, it tells you exactly how to do it, but I've just gone for it. I've just gone smacking about, Fine. So let's just blend that in a wee bit. If I push a button, sometimes I get feedback. No. I don't know. I touched the phase button. That does something around this area of the neck, I believe. As I say, not the more detailed review. Instantly, when you change it, because that microphone's then right under your finger, you're really hearing like that, the plucking that your fingers are doing. It's quite nice. Certain songs that'll fit right in. Others you don't want it, so just slide it, and you're not going to get it. Very nice. What else? It's just a really nice guitar. It's just absolutely lovely. If you're thinking about buying one of these, absolutely. you know, go for it. I mean, if I went into a shop with an acoustic in mind, this is a very, very, very good selection. It just does everything. Any sort of music you want to play acoustically, this guitar, I feel, will do it. I personally like it when I hit the bass up a bit, and I also put the notch up a bit, and then you just get that lovely bass from your amp. I'm playing through a Laney, a TF320. It's not an acoustic amp, so it's not ideal, but that's what I have. So yeah. It's great. It really is nice. I don't know how many times I've said that in the video now. Too many, but I can't say enough. So it's great. Fantastic guitar, the Martin JC16 GTE. Lovely. Get one if you want one. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. I really appreciate it. Like and maybe subscribe, and I'll do another video when I have an idea for one. Thanks very much.